Almost everyone goes through a breakup at some point in their life, and the heartache that goes along with that is extremely painful. In this video, I'll share some thoughts that'll help you better understand yourself and what's going on after a breakup and what to do to heal your broken heart. In psychological terms, the reason why a breakup is so painful is because it's accumulated pain of the pain on many levels. All of our core emotional and psychological needs are hurt in a breakup. Our need for connection is hurt, our need for autonomy, our need for self-esteem, and our need for pleasure. Our need for connection is hurt because we're losing one of the most important persons in our life. Our need for pleasure and to feel good is hurt because loss isn't pleasurable. Our need for autonomy is hurt because when our partner breaks up with us, that's not a decision we've made. It's not something we can control. It's something we're subjected to. And lastly, our need to feel good about ourselves, our need for self-esteem is hurt because breakups often bring up questions like, why? What did I do wrong? Why wasn't I good enough for you? So all in all, not a pretty picture and something that we need to process and heal from. Next, I'll share self-leadership skills that can help you guide yourself through a breakup. A breakup turns your world upside down, and healing from it has a lot to do with turning your world right side up again, finding the ground beneath your feet, resorting your world so it makes sense again, and developing a vision for your future that fills you with hope and excitement. To heal from a breakup, you need to slowly let go of the old relationship and build inner room for your new life. The first thing someone that gets broken up with wants to know is why? What happened? Sometimes the other person, the ex, offers an explanation. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes the explanation is understandable. Sometimes it's not. No matter what your ex said or didn't say, you can sort through this breakup. You were there in the relationship. You witnessed what happened. Trust your own perception. It's enough to give you all the answers you need, provided you're willing to be honest with yourself. Go back in your mind and analyze, what did your ex contribute to the relationship, to the problems in the relationship, and to the breakup? What did you contribute? Become very clear about your individual contributions to your combined dynamic. Based on this analysis, you can then figure out what you want to work on for your future relationships in yourself, and which parts of the dynamic were and are outside of your sphere of control and influence. This is important so you can eventually let go more and more. You need to unburden yourself from your ex's share and contributions. Make it clear to yourself that there are areas of the relationship that are completely outside of your sphere of influence and control. Areas that lie fully within the responsibility of your ex. These are the areas that you wouldn't have been able to reach no matter what you could have done differently. What lies within this area are your ex's attachment issues, core beliefs about relationships, unprocessed past wounds, self-esteem, self-leadership strategies, ways of relating to emotions and psychological patterns. All of these factors had a major influence on the relationship and breakup, and yet none of them are yours to govern. If you allow yourself to come to terms with this, you may feel something dying in you, and that is any hope of getting back together. And that's good. This hope needs to die so you can move on with your life. If you hold on to this hope, your psyche will be motivated to overestimate your influence on the situation and your responsibility for the breakup. Your psyche will be motivated to make it all your fault. If that were true, it would be all under your control to get your ex back. And the part in you that doesn't want to let go likes that idea. But this idea is also really harmful to your self-esteem. If you buy into the idea that the breakup is 100% your fault, you'll only look inside yourself for its reasons. You'll become obsessed with questions like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not lovable? And you'll hyper-focus on your failures and inadequacies, imagined and real. After you've done your rational analysis of your contributions to the breakup, continuing with these questions of what did I do wrong just isn't helpful. It pushes you into shame, anxiety, and low mood. If your mind keeps mulling over these questions, it comes from the part in you that is hoping and trying to get back together with your ex. And beneath that often lie self-esteem wounds that are trying to heal themselves by proving yourself to your ex and getting this person back. But that doesn't work. You can't build self-esteem by winning your ex back. Part of your rational analysis can also be to take an honest look at your ex and stop idealizing them. This doesn't mean to become hateful or denigrating towards them, but to open your eyes to your ex's problems. That'll help you see that maybe they weren't your dream person and that maybe you didn't lose a perfect partner. You may also notice things about your ex that you've also been attracted to in others as well in the past. And now you realize that these characteristics are red flags for attachment issues. Often people with commitment issues have a hyper-autonomous, independent air about them that can come across as strength when actually it's a mask that hides insecurities. You can draw powerful conclusions about your next choice of partner when you open your eyes to your ex's problems like this. And the last thing I'd like to share with you at this point is be proactive. Don't remain in a passive stance waiting for your ex to come back. Be proactive. Draw boundaries. Ask them to move out and return their key. Stop following them on social media. Don't internet stalk them. This is really important for you and helps you move on. The inner boundary that your ex has drawn by breaking up needs to be reflected on the outside in clear boundaries. Create clarity for your new situation. Close yourself off to any glimmers of false hope your ex or your mind may be scattering about. If you remain passive and wait for your ex to come back, that'll only prolong your grieving. Do things that bring you joy. Connect with friends and family. Get some movement. Recharge your batteries in nature. Give yourself time to process. Get in touch with invigorating experiences like art, stories, and music. And when you're ready, start dreaming about your beautiful future. What does that look like for you? What do you want to experience? How do you want to live? And who do you want to share it with? I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if you're new here. Till next time, take care.